Today I'm going to be stripping it up to make 2 Valentine's cards. Hey crafty people, it's Tasha. Welcome back to my channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you would consider subscribing. So, like I said, I'm stripping it up. I'm just like stealing from Laura Basson, who is amazing. You should check her out. But it just always makes me smile. So yeah, I thought for Valentine's I would strip it up. I can't even say it with a straight face. Oh, craziness overload a little bit. I wanted to try a different colour scheme for my Valentine's cards today, because yeah, I don't always want to do the same. So I went back to my colour catalogue. Again, Colleen, thank you for it. It's awesome. Helps me no end. And yeah, I found this colour scheme in there. I'm saying this, and just so you know, I'm like pointing, even though I'm not recording me, so you can't see me, but I'm pointing. And yeah, I really liked it. So I went through my coloured cardstock and couldn't find anything that worked. But I have got these, like, the pads. They're from Hobbycraft, which is like, I don't know, I assume it's like Hobby Lobby, but British. And they do like these pads of a set colour scheme. And I say they're not cardstock because they're not. They say they're card, but they're not. They're paper. But they do have some quite nice colours. But they're like white core paper, which just, I don't know, I just don't really use them. But I found some colours that I thought worked perfectly. So I chopped them all down into lots of different width strips. I chose 4 colours, like a deep red, then like a salmony colour, a peachy colour, and a I don't know what you would call it, no, not teal, it's lighter, mint, I don't know, I'm dead good with colour, me. So I cut down some double-sided adhesive and stuck that onto some cardstock, and then yeah, I'm just gonna make a pattern. I chose what order I wanted the colours to go in. I chose which order I wanted the colours to go in, and I just kept repeating the pattern to make it a little more interesting. I've got all different widths of paper, and I try to not have too many of the same sort of width together, mix it up a little bit, and like there I've done a thicker red one, so the next time I put a red I won't have quite so like a thicker one. If you I promise I can speak. I hope that makes some sense. It makes no sense, does it? Oh goodness me, it is like 12, like 10 past midnight when I'm recording this, and I think I've gone a little doolally. Oh dear. Double-sided adhesive, it's really good in that it doesn't stick until you sort of rub it, but because this paper, and it is paper, is so cheap, it just tears it. And by cheap I mean cheap but not cheap. Yeah, it just tears it. As soon as I tried to pull it up, it just ripped the paper. So I managed to scrape it off the sticky, because, as I said, it is only paper, so it is only thin. So if I just put another piece over the top of that, you would see where underneath there was something else, and that's not a good look. No one wants that. You don't want your undies showing, do you? So I've skipped forward a fair amount, because, you know, there's only so many strips you need to see me putting down to know that I'm just literally putting strips down. That's it. No, it's not hard. I do like to start in the middle though, because I feel like I line them up better if I do that. If I start from one end, I tend to sort of go off the line a bit. So I start in the middle and do like from the middle all the way to me, and then I turn it round and do the same again. But the only problem is when I turn it round, I have to remember that I'm going in a different order at that time. It's not really a problem, it's just remember. So yeah, the full panel, I cut out the Geoflower, I think, Geoflower cover die from Pinkfresh, just out of a sheet of Neenah, £80, and stuck that over the top of the stripy panel. I stamped 2 sentiments, so it says, "You are so loved, always and forever." I stamped them in black on Neenah, and I popped them up on some black cardstock so that they've got like a little border around them. And then I'm adding some of my favourite sparkly black sequins from Scrappiness. And yeah, here's a little tip. I like to tuck them under things, but sometimes like then I forget that I'm going to want to do that, and I'm trying to not use foam as much, so where I can, like here, I've used strips of paper, well, strips of cardstock instead, so I can't push the sequin under, so I just snipped it, just snip a bit of it, and then that gives you the flat side, so you can just butt it straight up against your sentiment or your image or your whatever it is that you're putting it against, and it looks like it's underneath it. There you go. Yeah, not just a pretty face. No. Oh dear. So yeah, that works really well. I really like that. Oh, I'm like nearly forgetting. This is a hop. Yeah. It is our Team Tiny hop for the month of February. Obviously, we are doing a Valentine's / love theme. So our hashtag this month is Team Tiny Love Hop. So please do go around and check out everybody else. Give them some love, thumbs up, comments, subscribe, all the things, because yeah, we do all work really hard on these hops, and I know that there will be some amazing things for you to see, so yeah, don't forget to check that out. So the smaller piece that I did, I die cut with a heart die, and the sentiments that I put on there are "You're in my heart, always and forever." Can you see that? See how I've put them in the heart? Do you get it? Yeah. And I put that onto a panel that I had embossed with the, I can never remember the name, like radiating lines or something. The debossing, the latest debossing die from Altenew, but rather than just putting it on and running it through, I put it like so. It's the middle of the die was on the end of the paper, and then I moved it so like instead of having one continuous pattern, it's like half and half. If that makes sense. So yeah, and I finished that off with some clear heart jewel things from Trinity Stamps. So yeah, there you go. That's my, hopefully you can see from the closer up pictures what I was trying to describe with the thing. But yeah, let me know what you think of the colour scheme. What colour scheme do you tend to like for Valentine's? Do you go traditional, or do you like something a little bit different? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for checking out the video. Like I said, please, if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, like, all the things, and don't forget to check out the Team Tiny hashtag. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely, safe, happy, wonderful week. Stay crafty. Bye.